Tim Zbyszko. Saw a few matches of him on YouTube, and as I mentioned before, worked many shows with Lance Anoai. The famous stand-up fan, legendary fan in the Philadelphia area for many, many, many years is in the building here tonight. If you can hear him.
I can hear him.
Man never loses his voice. Loves rallying up the wrestlers.
You know, I was trying to think, during the course of their careers, how many of these guys have had their fathers tangle inside the ring? You know, there's so many of them.
I'll tell you what, I recently just saw, actually I'm lying, I believe it was maybe a year ago, there was a Royal Rumble style battle royal that Lance Anoai and his father Samu were actually involved in.
Okay.
And
was that for WXW?
MLW, actually.
Oh, okay.
And I'm pretty sure that the father and the son were kind of sort of in a battle with each other in that Royal Rumble style match. But anyway, Lance Anoai now, huge shoulder tackle there to Tim Zbyszko.
Well, I can imagine growing up on Hawaii is about the toughest thing that you could ask for in life. I mean, just think about the lineage with these guys, so tough. I mean, they use their heads as weapons. You know, you're talking about names like Afa, Samu, Rikishi,
Tonga Kid, Umaga.
I
mean, it's such a...
Roman Reigns.
The
Usos.
There was just so
Yokozuna. The Rock.
That's right.
Tim Zbyszko is going to push all of them off, sweeps the leg. Does on Hawaii. Savate kick right to the midsection. Oh. And I think Lance is going to have to keep this a very fast-paced match.
Beautiful dropkick there by Tim Zbyszko now. It's got Lance in the corner. Lance moved out of the way. Football tackle there. Tim Zbyszko hits the floor.
And not to undersell Tim Zbyszko, by the way, but in addition to learning from his father, who's, in my opinion, one of the greatest guys on the microphone of all time, and one of the greatest guys in the ring of all time, truly a living legend. He also worked at Medieval Knights. I mean, this guy has been training to be a bad guy his whole life. He loves it because that's him.
Well, that was his father, man. Father, legend, especially in the Philadelphia area. Saw him many a times with the NWA. I wish I was old enough to see him back at the old WWF days at the Spectrum. But for the living legend, Larry Zbyszko. And right now, it looks like Tim Zbyszko is taking Lance Anoai to Larry Land.
What does Zbyszko have planned? It's going to be really interesting as this night plays out. Let's not forget that first-round matchups have a 10-minute time limit. So this is, I mean, there's a marathon aspect to this tournament, but the first round certainly is a sprint.
Well, let's not also forget, Brady, this night is also special because we're going to have, for the first time, a six-way scramble ECWA heavyweight title match and an ECWA tag team title match that features South Philly's own native son, young Vinny Pilata.
Vinny, of course, coming up through the ECWA Pro Wrestling Academy before spreading his wings and going other places throughout the area. When we had him, he was 16. Today, he's legal. He's eligible. And this kid, he has the fire in the heart of a champion.
And not only that, we have a couple special guests in the house tonight. Gary Michael Capetta, legendary ring announcer, is here tonight. Former TWA wrestlers, Big Slam Vader, Crybaby Waldo, as he used to go by, and Philadelphia native and legend, Tony the Hitman Stetson.
They're all coming out for the Super 8. Oh, a beautiful suplex. Zbyszko with the cover and two. So much of his dad, like I see it in everything he's doing, you know, everything is so crisp, so precise, but so angry. Like he's so angry.
Well, you know, his father's style was a lot of stalling and pissing his opponent off.
Sure.
And tiring him out.
Sure.
Huge knife edge chop there by Lance Anoai on Tim Zbyszko, once again against the ropes.
Anoai, and there's that headbutt. He is punishing Zbyszko right now. So we got the tournament match. We have the tag team title match. Vinny Talata and
Samoan drop there by Lance Anoai. Goes for the cover. 2.5 count by referee John Finnegan. Yes, the ECWA heavyweight title match. Champion Ty Awesome defending the belt against 5 other competitors. Right now, Lance Anoai looks like he's pulling a page out of the Rock here. Oh! Misses the standing moonsault.
Would have been beautiful, though. Takes him down with a clothesline. Tim Zbyszko, he seems to think it's over.
Wow, nonchalant cover there by Tim Zbyszko.
So many unpredictable moments in the history of the Super 8 tournament, if you think about it. I mean, wasn't it just 3 years ago, I believe, or 2 years ago? Sean Carr comes out, attacks Mike Law, and takes his spot in the tournament, ends up winning the whole thing.
Wins it, that's right.
Yeah.
Right now, Lance Anoai just knocked off Tim Zbyszko there from the top rope. He crotched himself.
Jerry Lynn at 40 years old. Fighting Father Time and winning the tournament back in 2007. Christopher Daniels, as I mentioned, 2001, 2004. And huge Samoan splash. That is textbook, and that's going to do it. Wow.
Lance Anoai making short work of Timothy Zbyszko here, making his way to the semifinal round. What a matchup. Lance Anoai, what's he say, Samoan strong, taking out Timothy Zbyszko here tonight, making a statement.
Well, we know now Lance Anoai headed on to the second round. Tim Zbyszko, so impressive. I'm hoping we're going to see him back in the ECWA real soon, even if not back in Philadelphia. This crowd is absolutely loving this action, and so much more to come tonight.